seeing a disappointing result this afternoon. A lot of talking points, but not the scoreline we wanted to be on the end of.
No, very disappointed in the end. Obviously, coming away with 0 points. Brentford is a good side, as I think everyone in the country is aware of, and they've given us a tough game. I think we've given real good resistance for a large part of the game. The second half maybe a little bit less. Defensive resistance was okay, but offensively in the second half I think we probably want to do more and be more of a threat. But yeah, you're away from home in the Premier League, so sometimes that is what it is, and then obviously we want to stay in the game, lock the door and get at least a point and go from there. Then we concede, equalise, then it's the same thing. We're like, okay, we've overcome this little setback now, and now we really have to get it over the line. But then, I don't know, within however many seconds, it's in the back of the net, so that was a bit of disbelief there.
It is one of those things. There was a lot very late on second half in terms of conceding. Just looking back at the game, I know you've mentioned it, we did keep them at bay for large periods, and certainly in the first half showed real positive signs. Your effort was saved when we weathered the storm at the beginning of the second half, and it felt like there was something in us in this game for us until late on.
Yeah, I think that's important. It's something that we've spoke about as well since the beginning of the season, where some games in this league, well, in the championship as well, to be honest, but there's going to be phases in the game where you're going to be under pressure and where you're going to have to survive the storm. Obviously in this league even more than in the championship. Sometimes you have to just dig deep, hang in there, stay in the game, and then see if we can get the momentum on our side again. And like I said, I think we've done that well, apart from the fact that in the second half we couldn't really turn momentum to our side. But in the first half we managed to build some momentum and get some chances as well. We were close a few times. We still need to create more, I think, but it's always easier said than done.
It is, and when they got the penalty, we then got ours. You equalised for us. For them to then score so soon after as well, that's something that the team will be wanting to work on, because it's those moments which can very quickly change a game. And I think it's within seconds, and that then means it's a bigger mountain to climb.
Yeah, I think in this league, if you switch off for any second or any minute, really, whatever point in the game it is, there's a very high chance that you get punished. But it's harder to accept it after you've just scored, because you've got this little moment of celebration. You get together, you settle for the kickoff, and we've got the time to organise and, I don't know, be even extra aware and extra focused on. On making sure that they don't get back in the game, and maybe that actually we can build some momentum off the back of it, but somehow we fell short there, which is really frustrating.
And that frustration, I'm sure, made it difficult for Scott to give the sort of team talk at full time whistle there. What was his message to you guys as players?
Haven't seen it.
Not yet.
No. I came relatively quickly to do the media, so I'll see what he says, but I probably expect him to have the same feeling as me, very disappointed, but at the same time probably a little bit agitated and frustrated that it feels like the goals they score are, we can prevent them relatively easily. I'm not saying that it is easy, because it is hard, but it's not someone getting it out of his feet and slapping it top bins. It's moments where I think in this league we have to be rock solid, and we don't. So I can imagine him, not being the happiest man today.